are ready to do our 5 to 7-year-old Little Miss Fairest of the Fair. All right. Contestant number 1. Wait a minute. Them lights are blinding me like crazy. I was going to try and do it. It's that one. No, it's not blind. That's better. I just kind of, because I got to see too. Alright, here we go. Contestant number 1, Kenzie Harrington. She's the daughter of Trisha and Chris Harrington. She enjoys playing softball and playing the Wii. Her special achievements is she went to the All-Stars and played in the state tournament for softball. Bear with me. Alright, here we go. Kenzie has blonde hair and blue eyes. Her favorite food is baked spaghetti. And her favorite TV show is Gator Boys. Her favorite pastime is playing with her baby sister. Kenzie is being sponsored tonight by her parents. Contestant number 1, Kenzie Harrington. Contestant number 2 is Jamie Buzzle. She's the daughter of Brent and Terry Fuzzle. Her hobbies and interests include fashion designing, showing her cows, doing gymnastics, trail riding, and playing with her dog. Jamie's special achievements is perfect attendance, honor roll, character counts, student of the week, and various cattle show awards. Jamie has brownish blonde hair and hazel eyes. She's being sponsored tonight by her parents. Contestant number 2, Jamie Buzzle. Contestant number 3, Bella Kate Ogle. She's the daughter of Tara Smith and Tyler Wilson. Her hobbies and interests include playing softball, doing gymnastics, taking care of baby Tatum. Her special achievements is finally getting to play first base. Bella has brown hair and hazel eyes. Her favorite food is mashed potatoes. Her favorite TV show is Zap. And her favorite pastime is playing softball. She's being sponsored tonight by her parents. Contestant number 3, Bella Kate Ogle. Contestant number 4, Emily Lucia Leach. Emily is the daughter of Paloma Villarreal and Josh Leach. Her hobbies and interests include cheerleading, baseball, and attending Girl Scouts. Her special achievements is learning how to ride her bike. Emily has brown hair and brown eyes and is being sponsored tonight by her parents. Contestant number 4, Emily Lucia Leach. Contestant number 5, Callie Elizabeth Herndon. Callie's the daughter of Trent and Diana Herndon. Her hobbies and interests include playing softball, being outdoors, playing with her baby brother, and she enjoys horse shows as well. Her special achievement is winning first place at a horse show on lead line and her hometown softball team competed in the state in June. We have contestant number 1, Kenzie Harrington, contestant number 2, Jamie Fuzzle, contestant number 3, Bella Kate Ogle, contestant number 4, Emily Lucia Leach, contestant number 5, Callie Elizabeth Herndon, contestant number 6, Lainey Elizabeth Teague, and contestant number 7, Chaylee Johanna Clark. Miss Kenzie, what would you like to be when you grow up, and tell us why?
I like to be a vet because I like pets.
Good answer. Contestant number 1, Miss Kenzie Harrington. The contestant number 2, Miss Jamie Fuzzle. Alright, Miss Jamie, what would you like to be when you grow up, and tell us why?
A fashion designer because I like to design.
Good answer. Thank you, contestant number 2, Miss Jamie Fuzzle. Contestant number 3, Bella Kate Ogle. Alright, Miss Bella, what would you like to be when you grow up, and tell us why you'd like to be that?
A artist because I like to draw and design.
Good answer. Contestant number 3, Bella Kate Ogle. Contestant number 4, Miss Emily Lucia Leach. Miss Emily, what would you like to be when you grow up, and tell us why?
I like to be a vet because I like to help animals.
Good answer. Contestant number 4, Miss Emily Lucia Leach. Contestant number 5, Miss Callie Elizabeth Herndon. Okay, Miss Callie, tell us what you'd like to be when you grow up and why.
A nail salon. To do nails.
Good answer. Contestant number 5, Callie Elizabeth Herndon. Contestant number 6, Lainey Elizabeth Teague. Miss Lainey, what would you like to be when you grow up, and tell us why?
A nail painter and because I like to paint nails.
Contestant number 6, Lainey Elizabeth Teague. Contestant number 7, Miss Chaylee Johanna Clark. All right, Miss Chaylee, what would you like to be when you grow up, and tell us why?
I want to be an anesthesiologist because that's what my brother's going to be, and I love him. Thank you.
Contestant number 7, Chaylee Johanna Clark. I don't think I knew what that was at that age. We'll let them tally up the points, and we'll be back in just a second. Best Dress Award goes to contestant number 7, Chaley Johanna Clark. The Best Hair Award goes to contestant number 4, Emily Lucia Leach. And the Best Smile goes to contestant number 5, Callie Elizabeth Herndon. Contestant number 5. There she is. Let's give them a round of applause, please. Ladies, you may exit the stage. All right, for our second runner-up goes to contestant number 5, Callie Elizabeth Herndon. Our first runner-up goes to contestant number 6, Lainey Elizabeth Teague. And your 2014 Little Miss Fairest of the Fair goes to contestant number 7, Chaley Johanna Clark. Yeah, Little Miss Fairest. Thank you, ladies. May I exit stage? Have her talk to Amy. Danielle Hall. She's the daughter of Miranda Barnes and Patrick Hall. She enjoys fishing, hunting, and playing with her friends. Danielle has brown hair and blue eyes. Her favorite food is deer jerky, and her favorite TV show is The Chipmunks. Danielle is being sponsored tonight by Danville Bait Shop and Hall's Heating and Air. Contestant number 1, Danielle Hall. Contestant number 2, Kinsley Dawn Marie Boone, the daughter of Sean and Tasha Boone. Kinsley enjoys basketball, playing softball, reading, and hanging out with her friends. Her special achievements is the AR Award, Study Island, and the 2014 Little Miss Houston County. Kinsley has blonde hair and green eyes. She's being sponsored tonight by her family. Contestant number 2, Kinsley Dawn Marie Boone. Contestant number 3, Jaden McKinley Lewis. She's the daughter of Chase Lewis and Jolie and Lynn Smith. Her hobbies and interests include reading, baking, and Snapchatting, spending time with her siblings, planting flowers, and helping others. Jaden's special achievements is making the A honor roll and a member of the Mount Sinai Baptist Church. She has blue eyes and blonde hair, She's being sponsored tonight by her family. Contestant number 3, Jaden McKinley Lewis. Contestant number 4, Alexia Torres. She's the daughter of Maria Villarreal and George Naylor. She enjoys cheerleading, being in pageants, watching TV, playing baseball and basketball. Alexia has black hair and brown eyes. She is being sponsored tonight by her parents. Contestant number 4, Alexia Torres.
They had no coffee or
At
hot
this
dogs.
time, we will do our
I
question.
got you some water.
They had hot dogs.
They didn't have any hot dogs.
What they had?
They had like $5 sandwiches.
Oh, $5 sandwich.
Yeah, they were like.
I need contestant number 1, Miss Danielle Hall.
Okay.
No, I stole down a hot dogs first. You got any, hey, they got any elephant ears anywhere?
Who is the most important person in your life and
Got any
why?
elephant ears anywhere?
My sister, and I love her.
Good answer. Contestant number 1, Miss Danielle Hall. Contestant number 2, Kinsley Dawn Marie Boone. Miss Kinsley, who is the most important person in your life and tell us why?
My sister Becca, because I really like her and I want to grow up to be like her.
Good answer. Contestant number 2, Kinsley Dawn Marie Boone. Contestant number 3, Miss Jaden McKinley Lewis. Okay. Please tell us who is the most important person in your life and tell us why.
I'd probably say my little brother and my 2 sisters. Because I love them.
Good answer. Contestant number 3, Jaden McKinley Lewis. And our last contestant, number 4, Alexia Torres. So Alexia, who's the most important person in your life and tell us why?
My mom, and I love her very much.
Good answer. Contestant number 4, Miss Alexia Torres. Okay, at this time I want all 4 contestants back out on stage, please. Contestant number 1, Miss Danielle Hall. Contestant number 2, Kinsley Dawn Marie Boone. Contestant number 3, Jaden McKinley Lewis. And contestant number 4, Alexia Torres. lady, she may exit the stage. Again, I just want to thank Mr. Bill and Lois Holland for the generous donations on helping supply the material to build this great stage. Again, we want to give a special thanks to Lois's in Waverly. Is Mr. Bill and Miss Lois in the audience? Please stand up. Give her a round of applause. The stage really looks awesome, and we couldn't have done it without their donations. Please go see Miss Lois in Waverly for all of your pageant, prom, and casual wear needs. Thank you. Spelling bee. And at 2 is the greased pig contest. At 3 o'clock is the Century Farm celebration. At 4 is the cornhole tournament and then the beekeepers demonstration. At 5 is when the silent auction ends. And at 7 it's going to be karaoke, and there will be cash prizes that will take place here on this stage. At 7 o'clock, the event will be karaoke, and it'll be cash prizes. At this time, we need the 10 to 12-year-old age division to my right. The 10 to 12-year-old young Miss Fairest of the Fair age division contestants, please come to my right.
She loves you. I love her too. I'm going to get a better seat. Well, I was going to let Miss Tasha sit. Hey, Tony, look at Miss Lois. Look at Miss Lois. Turn around. Stand up so she can see it. Don't get me in it. Stand right here. Yeah. I'm going to tell you. Here, now there's another one right here. Pretty girl. You did good. Okay, then I'm next. Keep talking.
Oh, you don't want it? All right, throw it down.
I want to make sure I spell it because it's different. You know? Okay, two. And then you finish it. I didn't want to spell wrong. You did good.
What about it?
I'm going to do something.
We go to the right
Days. I'm going to do something. Oh, really? Be one of them. You want to be girls so you can do. I'll put on my website. Take some pictures of some dresses at Miss Lois's and be on her website. Okay, let us know. We'll get some new pictures. Shaylee, what was the name of your pageant? Was you the Little Miss?
Be seen there.
Little Miss? Well, let's just say 2014 so nobody corrects us. No, yes, me and Katie. Are you guys
Hey, y'all, get with us. If y'all need candy,
I did not go to the It's not for sale.
Playing basketball, crafting, reading, modeling, and hanging out with her friends and family. Her special achievements include A Honor Roll, Sadie Allen Award, 2014 Spelling Bee winner, having the Accelerated Reader Award, the Library Award, and the 2014 Junior. Please visit the unique booth behind the bleachers and register to win some free products. Those products include at that booth they are selling 3D fiber lashes, mascara, and unique makeup. So please visit them. They're fixing to pack up and leave. They won't be coming back. So please go visit the unique booth behind the bleachers.
Me and Miller going to Paul.
Yeah. Well, Maddie, I said at least she told the truth. She's not going to hurt herself. Last year she was going to take Miss Teresa to Asia. She said she's going to take you to Asia. Tell her that you teach geography. I'm like, I want to teach geography.
I just wanted a hug.
I got one of y'all.
You got one of not just me and Shaylee.
You want another one? Here, get over here by Rudy. Your other brother. Here, get over here by Rudy. Get over here by Rudy. Let me get a picture.
My name is Laura Lynn and Mackenzie, please.
I think I'll take it. It's getting so. No, you put it in the back. You put it back further on your head and don't smash it. There you go. All right, now look. Look at Rudy. Miss Pam wants to see your crown. Not Rudy. Not Rudy. Eyes closed. Okay, now have a seat. Said by Mickey Mouse. Miss Miss Mike, we're going to steal your seat.
We're ready to give our special awards, and we will crown the 10 and 12-year-old young Miss Fairest of the Fair.
Look at Kenzie.
Best dress goes to contestant number 2, Graceland Jean Eves.
Good job, Grace.
Best hair goes to contestant number 3, Miss Madison Ross.
Yay, Maddie. Good job, Maddie.
Best smile goes to contestant number 1, Alina Brown. Ladies, you may exit the stage. Ready to crown. Starting off with our court. Third runner-up goes to contestant number 4, Miss Summer Gray. Second runner-up goes to contestant number 1, Alina Brown. Our first runner-up goes to contestant number 3, Madison Ross. Your 10 and 12-year-old young Miss Fairest of the Fair goes to contestant number 2, Graceland Jean Eves.
Good job, Grace. Can you zoom in the puzzle? Make them regular and then pop. Good job, girls.
Congratulations, girls.
Good job, Maddie. Good job, Grace. Good job, Maddie. All right, now we got to do Ho. Jack Jack. What you doing, Jack Jack?
Mom, can I go with someone?
We are fixing to start the 13 and 15-year-old age group of the Junior Miss after their very short interview. Contestant number 3, Haley Lynn Phillips. At this time, we will do our question.
Texting everybody at one time, but what I don't like is missing project. And I told you, that means you put the due date in there, and then you add it past the due date. And I'm like, okay.
Starting off our question is contestant number 1, Miss Mary Kate Lewis. Mary Kate, your question is, tell us something to make us remember you after we leave here tonight. Tell us something to make us remember you after we leave here tonight.
Something for you to remember me is probably my dress because this is one of my favorite dresses that I've ever worn and I absolutely love it. Thank you.
Answer. Contestant number 1, Miss Mary Kate Lewis. Contestant number 2, Miss Hope Weatherspoon. Yeah. Miss Hope, what is one thing that makes you different from the other contestants? What is the one thing that makes you different from the other contestants?
I think that my personality makes me different from the other contestants because we all act different, and I'm just like bubbly and crazy, and they are too, but I mean, I feel like I'm more crazy than they are. Thank you.
Hope Weatherspoon. Contestant number 3, Miss Haley Lynn Phillips. Okay. Miss Haley, your question is, when you get up in the morning and look in the mirror, what do you see? When you get up in the morning and you look in the mirror, what do you see?
Honestly, I see a hot mess. I am a terrible sleeper, eye waller, and I just look awful. It looks like Godzilla. Thank you.
Contestant number 3, Miss Haley Phillips. This time we need all 3 contestants back out on stage. Contestant number 1, Mary Kate Lewis. Contestant number 2, Hope Weatherspoon. And contestant number 3, Haley Lynn Phillips. There may only be 3, but this is probably one of the toughest pageants. Thank you, ladies. You may exit the stage. Okay, we need our contestants for the last pageant of the night. Ages 16 and 21 for the Miss Fairest of the Fair, please go to my right. All contestants in the Miss Fairest of the Fair, please meet Miss Amy to my right.
Go on, you said, boy.
Going to Miss Kim's tomorrow. What is that? Sarah's got really good.
announce our winners and the special awards, I would like to make the announcement that the contestants of this pageant and the contestants of the Miss Fairest of the Fair pageant, all contestants, whether you win or not or place, will get a $25 gift certificate, 25% off your purchase of a dress at Lois's, right? Yes. So that means, I think it's like 7 contestants, but it's the contestants of this pageant and the next pageant will receive a 25% off of your next purchase at Lois's in Waverly. And that's an awesome thing. Let's give Lois a hand. That's really good. Okay. Now that being said, the special award trophies somehow got overlooked, and we don't have trophies for this age group nor the next, but they're going to be ordered. So I told the girls if they got a special award just to smile and look pretty. So, and my phone went dead, now my flashlight's gone. Okay. Best dress goes to contestant number 1, Mary Kate Lewis. Best hair goes to contestant number 2, Hope Witherspoon. Prettiest smile goes to contestant number 3, Haley Lynn Phillips. Do y'all want to stay on stage as you get placed, or do you want to go off stage? Go off stage? Okay, they want to go off stage. So you may exit.
Trader Joe will give you a bottle.
Okay. Second runner-up in the Junior Miss Fairest of the Fair. Second runner-up goes to contestant number 2, Hope Witherspoon. Your first runner-up goes to contestant number 3, Haley Lynn Phillips. And your 13 and 15-year-old age division Junior Miss Fairest of the Fair goes to contestant number 1, Mary Kate Lewis.
Every time I hear sirens, I'm like,
And I think this was the hardest pageant to judge. Very hard.
sleep all night.
We are going to start our next pageant after the judges interview the contestants for the Miss Fairest of the Fair soon. Thanks, ladies. Congratulations. We're ready to get this party started and ended. Let's go. Contestant number 1, Alyssa Taylor Barnes. She's the daughter of Danielle and Chuck Streck and Dave and Tina Barnes. Her hobbies and interests include cheerleading, four-wheeling, and spending time with her family and friends. Her special achievements include loudest cheerleader 2 years in a row, and honor student. Alyssa has red hair and brown eyes. She is being sponsored tonight by Ralph Largent Sawmill. Contestant number 1, Alyssa Taylor Barnes. Contestant number 2 is Jessie Fish. She's the daughter of Eric and Carolyn Fish. Her hobbies and interests include being involved in student government and staying up to date on politics, going to the lake, serving her community in various ways, and teaching herself piano. Her special achievements include attending the 2014 session of American Legion Auxiliary Volunteer Girl State and was the leader of a marathon team and the student body president. Jessie has blonde hair and brown eyes, and she's being sponsored tonight by her parents.
Go Jessie.
Contestant number 2, Miss Jessie Fish. Contestant number 3 is Ariana Nance. She's the daughter of Shani Nance and the granddaughter of Gary and Brenda Nance. Her hobbies and interests include being the member of the Ossipee State University equestrian team and the Pre-Professional Health Society. She enjoys St. Louis Cardinal baseball, and her special achievements include founder of Christmas Queens, an organization that provides Christmas presents, clothing, and school supplies for the needy children. Ariana has dark brown hair and brown eyes. She's being sponsored tonight by her mother. Contestant number 3, Ariana Nance. Contestant number 4, Miss Katie Black. She's the daughter of Rick and Peggy Black. Her hobbies and interests include art, cheerleading, cooking, and hunting. Her special achievements include being part of the UCA Cheerleading Competition Championship of 2012. Katie has blonde hair and brown eyes. She's being sponsored tonight by her parents. Contestant number 4 is Katie Black. And bear with us just a moment as we get the question situated. Alyssa Taylor Barnes. Alyssa, your question is, if you could live in the future or the past, which year would you live in? 1950 or 2050, and why? If you could live in the future or the past, which year would you live in? 1950 or 2050, and tell us why.
I would live in 1950 because thinking about all the stories that my grandmother has told me, life just seemed so simple back then, and kids didn't have to worry about what they have to worry about on a day-to-day basis now, and that's why I would rather live in the past. Thank you.
Good answer. Contestant number 1, Alyssa Taylor Barnes.
To never, especially to never. It's your sequence, it's right in her hair. Charlie, let her sit by you. You can sit by her, just put your arm around because it's pulling on her hair. She put her arm around you because your sequence is squishing her up. Hey, if you knew
If you could live in the future or the past, which year would you live in? 1950 or 2050, and tell us why. If you could live in the future or the past, which year would you live in? 1950 or 2050, and why?
I would probably go to the future. I would go to 2050 because
Thank you.
Thank you, Miss Jessie.
Peaceful and happy. And plus, I like the clothes. Thank you.
Thank you, Miss Ariana. Your question is, if you could live in the future or the past, which year would you live in? 1950 or 2050? And tell us why. If you could live in the future or the past, which year would you live in? 1950 or 2050? And tell us why.
I would live in 1950 just because things were a little bit more simpler back then, and I love the way they dressed. It would just be great to live in the past. Thank you.
Thank you, Miss Katie. And that rounds up our Miss Fairest of the Fair contestants. Please call all 4 contestants back out on stage for one last look. Contestant number 1, Alyssa Taylor Barnes. Contestant number 2, Jessie Fish. Contestant number 3, Ariana Nance. And contestant number 4, Katie Black. We would like to thank everybody for hanging out tonight, all through the pageants. It has been, you have to admit, it has been a really good show. All the pageants have been great. And a lot of hard work goes into putting on a pageant. You may exit the stage, ladies.
Like most beauty pageants, this one here is held for crowd. WCBN Channel 12, sponsored by East Hardware, Tennessee Ridge, Signature Healthcare Beer, Houston County Targa and Tradition First Bank. Like I said, with WCBN Channel 12.
We will do the special awards first. Okay. Best dress goes to contestant number 4, Miss Katie Black. Prettiest hair goes to contestant number 2, Miss Jessie Fish. Prettiest smile goes to contestant number 1, Miss Alyssa Taylor Barnes. And we will have contestant number 3 to come out and join them. The girls have opted to stay out on stage as we announce the queen in her court. That was their decision. Your third runner-up is contestant number 1, Miss Alyssa Taylor Barnes. Second runner-up goes to contestant number 2, Jessie Fish. Oh, somebody's been out in the night air way too long. All right. First runner-up. I love this part. Goes to contestant number 4, Katie Black. Your 2014 Miss Fairest of the Fair goes to contestant number 3, Ariana Nance. We would like to thank everyone for coming out. I'd like to thank Miss Lois and her husband for all the great donations and the gifts. Please come back tomorrow. Thank you, judges. Congratulations, girls.